Well done, Six. Can I please have Limpopo, Wits, and CPUT standing in the wings so we can bring this one home? First, let's just, if you haven't received starters and you have a special dietary requirement, there is a very nice lady standing in the back waiting to serve you. So if there is anyone who had specifically ordered something, please won't you make your way. Okay, Louis and his team, it's so nice to finally meet you. Precious, Christopher, Andres, all the way from Limpopo. They don't have anything funny to share because they had to brew under pressure using mom's pots and Bunsen burners to brew. SAB, look out. I think a shopping list might be coming in this particular presentation as well. Limpopo, over to you.
Hi, well, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christopher. Yeah, my name is Christopher. The slender boy Matali, that's what they call me. I'm always slender regardless of the diet. So yeah, I'll be taking you through the whole presentation. Don't worry about them, I'll introduce them later. If I feel like it. So we're situated at the University of Limpopo, not Limpopo. Limpopo is what? It's Limpopo. Limpopo. At the department, biochemistry, microbiology, and biotechnology, and it was opened 13 March 2007. By who, I don't know. So, yeah, these are my team members. There's a lot of them, so I'll just recognize these two here. So, from the far right, that's Andres, the non-alcoholic drunk, and this is Precious. Precious, yeah. So, I'll introduce you to our, Mara, before this one, let me drink it. Yeah, so this is our brewing equipment. The first one is our brewing equipment, the second one is our makeshift brewing equipment because we are just using whatever we can to brew. So, because of, Mara, if I say mishaps here, Mara, let me just call them mishaps. So, the first one is COVID, obviously. The second one is water. Third is electricity, ESCOM. Then the fourth one, we didn't have grains and hops and everything, so we used old stuff. So, old stuff say the alcohol level is always high, so don't blame us. So we brewed using the pot, 2 stoves, lab stoves, not just your ordinary stoves, lab stoves, and Bunsen burners. So we didn't even know the temperature. So we were just brewing. Second thing, now it came, we have to chill our beers, control the yeast, and a fridge is needed. And we are in a lab. So we have 2 alternatives. We either use the fridge that they store, what are those things, egg plates. The second one, we either use the incubator. Because it's me, I said, let's use the incubator. Then we incubated our beers, and we ended up with, you see the first picture, that's our beer. So the tasty obviously will resemble the process. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired. I think Precious or Andres will take over here.
Hi everyone, I'm Precious. I will be presenting the 2 beers from the 4 that we were able to brew. The first one is our lager, which we named Ambush Ember Lager, and then it was inspired by the International Ember Lager, which is to be in the BJCB BJCB recipe book. And then in this lager, we used 2 yeast, S23 and WLP 800, because initially after using the S23, we had stack fermentation, so we had to use alternative of the WLP 800. And then we also had sour beer, which we named Peachy Sour, and then it was inspired by the old Brune number 23 in the BJCB recipe book. And then here we used non-Saccharomyces and Saccharomyces native yeast, and then we also used lactic acid bacteria for the sourness. Thank you. I'll take it over to.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I will talk to you about our summer beer and our red IPA, but I'll focus mostly on our summer beer because it is the one that we have invested all our stress and brains on. This was a difficult one. Yes. So this beer, we came to name it Mogwanti Kolsch. It was inspired by a Kolsch, but we brewed it to accommodate everyone, see. So again, it's a summer beer. So summer is a season where everyone comes together from different places and everyone comes with a different preference. So this beer meets everyone halfway, you see. So I will take you through what I refer to as the methodology of the beer. See. So we used 95% Pilsner malt and 5% Munich malt for this beer. The Pilsner malt helped with the sweetness and then Munich malt with the maltiness. We meshed our beer at about 65 or 66 degrees Celsius. So I believe it gave it a very nice body. And then after measuring, we came to an original gravity of about 1.072, which was a bit high for this beer because it's a low alcohol beer. So we had to make means to take the gravity a bit low. So we spudged our beer. So the spudging process had to be a longer one because we wanted the beer to have a low alcohol content. And as you know, we were still going to boil. So boiling would take the gravity up. So we spudged and came to an original gravity of about 0.29, if I recall well. And then we boiled with, was it Northern Brewers and Halotile hops to decorate our beer, to give it some spiciness and the aroma profile. Then after boiling, we came to an original gravity of 1.035, and we cooled. It's called chilling, but it's also cooling. So we cooled our beer we cooled our beer and then inoculated our yeast. This is the part where we really had to be smart because we used an ale yeast, but at a lager fermenting temperature. So we had to choose a yeast that is an ale yeast, but would tolerate low temperatures. That helped us with the clarity of our beer, but the yeast also, because it's an ale yeast, it helped with the flavors, aromas, and blah blah blah. You know what yeast do to the beer. So yeah, we fermented our beer at 15 degrees, and then after fermentation, we came to a final gravity of about 1.009 with ABV of 3.4. So that's our Mogwanti Kolsch. And then our red IPA, we call it Red Devil. Well, when the judges taste, they will just know why we call it a Red Devil. Yeah, but then I won't talk much about this one. It will speak for itself. We spoke to the yeast very well that you need to give these people these characters. So the judges will tell you that, no, in the red IPA from Limpopo, we found these characters that were instructed to the yeast. You see, so, and then now I think, thank you everyone for your attention.